If you ended our relationship over taco pasta, I'd throw it at you.
Loren,
yes.
Last episode we saw you're going to be getting a mommy makeover. Why was this something you wanted to do?
The mommy makeover I knew I was going to get done from the day I got pregnant with Shy, because a woman's body changes, and I just knew that after you have kids, like, I'd want to feel like me again.
And your thoughts on this, Alexei?
Well, I mean, I knew she wants it, and I kind of knew from the beginning that she's going to get it in the end, but I tried to put up a fight. I think that she didn't need it, and she should have just kept going with what she was doing, but if it makes her feel better, then I'm in.
You know, we saw some of your family members on the fence or not as supportive. How did that make you feel to hear that?
You know what, I'm honestly not surprised, but this was something that I was doing no matter what anybody said, honestly.
And how does it feel getting that support now from Alexei?
Having the support from Alex means everything. I don't know if I could have done it without his support. I mean, I would have, but I would have had that, like, guilty conscience. Having his support meant everything. I mean, even now, he's still supporting me because it's still a journey.
Yeah, bodies change, especially after having kids.
Yeah.
We also saw your co-star Big Ed break up with Liz after and have this argument over taco pasta, which just dissolved that relationship. Your thoughts on everything?
If you ended our relationship over taco pasta, I'd throw it at you. That's ridiculous.
I mean, it was just one last point. It wasn't just that, right? Forget about it. I'm on her side. She gave me the look.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. And when you heard, too, the way it went down, just watching that back, getting that text from the officiant.
Like, how old are we to text and break up a marriage over taco pasta? Come on.
You think there's any resolution there?
We'll watch and see.
Yeah.
What would you do if that happened to you? Would there be a resolution in this relationship if that happened at all?
Would you ever text me ending a relationship?
No, of course not, no.
You know better.
That would be done then, yeah. I think that's the resolution.
Obviously, we love to see your family and everything. How are your kids doing these days?
Our kids are amazing. They keep us busy.
Kids are great. They're growing every day. They really fill out our life, and couldn't be better.
How do you manage them all at once?
Yeah, such a loaded question.
That's a difficult question.
One person gets two and one gets one. That's how we balance all three.
Or three. One person gets three and the other person gets nothing.
Yeah. Do you notice who we pointed to? Who
Well,
gets three?
now, sometimes. No, because if it's always just 2 and 1, then nobody ever gets a break. So we try to give each other breaks too.
We do.
Do they have any big hobbies, like anything they're really interested in right now?
Fishing.
Fish,
anything
dinosaur.
Alex does, the boys love. He could do anything and they would be obsessed with it.
Is there any like a big family night coming up? Are you doing any trips with them? Anything fun planned?
Yeah, we have a trip planned with all of them to DR. It's going to be later in the year.
Our first family vacation.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that.
First family vacation? Why just now?
There's 5 of us, so, you know, and school and camp, and we need to, like, really plan it before we go.
What made the DR the spot?
We took the boys last year, and we had such a great time that we were like, all right, you know what? If we're going to fly with all 3, let's do a short flight, test it out, to a place that we know already. The flight I'm a little nervous about.
Yeah.
I was on a flight recently with, you know, these moms, and they were like ordering wine at like 11 a.m.
Yep.
Their kids side to side, and they were like,
always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. That's parenting.
So another couple on the show, Jasmine and Gino, going through a lot of difficulties this season. What was your reaction watching all of their drama unfold?
I mean, I think they both love each other, and they both have some
I think they both love each other, but I think there's trust issues.
Yeah.
That's a big thing in a relationship is trust. And if you break that, you know, it's hard.
Yeah, they have some issues, both of them, but they love each other. We all do, for sure. But, you know, they just struggle like any couple.
One of the big conversations was that visa situation. How would you guys handle that?
I think it's wrong. Like, her kids are there, and
right, he forgot to put him on, or he didn't put him on a purpose. I don't know. We'll watch and see what happens.
What else will we get to see with the both of you this season on the show?
well, you get to see a different side of us, that's for sure. Also, struggles and, you know, issues, just like any other couple. Mm-hmm. Maybe you'll see Alex doing some house chores, maybe not, I don't know.
Trying to do some house chores.
Can you tease a house chore? What's your favorite chore to do?
Your favorite
None.
Chore? Yeah, no. I tried to do laundry at some point. It wasn't going over very well.
No, you didn't do, like, did you put all in one with the cold, or you separate?
You will have to watch and see.
I didn't know what to do there.
Yeah. I feel like guys in laundry too, like at least in college, I remember when I was there, every guy would be like, oh, I have to wash my sheets. It's like,
Oh my God.
It's definitely something we gotta do. You know, we have this new 90-day show, 90 Day Love in Paradise. Have you guys seen it?
We saw some, right?
Like another season
Yeah,
ago.
I think we saw a previous season.
We honestly do not watch a lot.
Yeah.
We're not up. We're exhausted.
We go to sleep early.
We're usually watching kids shows.
Yeah, we can't watch what we want to watch anymore
or
either.
Or like news, and that's it, yeah.
What's your bedtime?
9. 9 o'clock is a solid
9
bedtime.
is perfect.
There's so much going on this season. Can you tell us a little bit about how you would describe it? 3 words.
Our season? Chaotic.
Always.
Overcoming.
Overcoming and stressful.
Stressful.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of fighting.
Is that a tease?
It's a fact.
Is there anything you wish you could maybe show off in your life that sometimes you feel like doesn't get to be shown?
I feel like I wish people could see like how much fun we really are. Like Alex, he did a test the other day, like a fire drill, where you have to test if you can lift your wife and throw him over your shoulder in case of a fire. So he lifted me up and threw me over his shoulder. I was running around the house, and the kids were freaking out, and one was crying, and one was, woohoo, Abba! And people don't get to see that side of us, and a fun, like, sarcastic side.
Yeah, I mean, there's always other things that are not portrayed on or not caught on the cameras, so sure.
Is there ever a time when you're watching back and maybe you had an argument or something, you're like, oh, it looks so much worse now watching it back, or something like that, anytime seeing yourselves on screen?
So I'm going to tell you a fun fact.
Yeah,
We've never watched ourselves.
Ever?
Ever.
The baby specials, because those are babies, but other than that, no.
I mean, sometimes you see like a clip that you get tagged in or something, but we never watched any episodes.
It's a fun fact.
Of ourselves.
Not from start to finish? Wow.
Never, because we don't want it to change us. We don't want to get caught up in it. We don't want to overthink anything. That's why what you see is what you get. That's it. And that can be misconstrued and portrayed wrong, but this is us.
That kind of makes you, though, every time you film, to be so authentic, because you don't really know what they're really thinking.
No idea.
You don't know how it's being played out.
I don't know what we look like or anything.
No.
From some comments that you see here and there,
and the clips,
really.
But never a full episode.
Wow. That's really, you know what, that's a really great fun fact.